really a pain on the hands of Virus, and they don't want to give it to them again.
If I go first, I'll be going first. Yeah, I think they should ban Selena for the side of AETHER CHIX. I think Gymnast was the one who made the tempo all throughout early to mid game. His arrows were very, very on point, and it's even onto the late game. It's really, really working on their side. So I guess they just have to ban Selena. I'm really excited. I'm really curious to see why they're gonna be opening another Claude here on the side of NXP. Maybe they could be able to mitigate the damage coming from because they are really getting good crowd control heroes. And for the side of SINAG Pilipinas, I think they just have to get a better crowd control heroes, just like what I've said earlier. And everything else is good, to be honest.
Seiya? Okay, she's not here. But yeah, right now, Rob, I do see Akaja and Uranus being banned out here for the side of SINAG Pilipinas. Uranus and the Esmeralda onto the side of AETHER CHIX. So they are being very, they are being very specific in what kind of playstyles they don't want their enemy team running. They didn't want the export because it was a pain, and they didn't want to really give out the Kaja because the pick of potential, if they pick another solo laner, is going to be hard. It's going to be felt. So right now they just pick up the Thams. I do get why they wanted to ban out that Kaja, because into the early game you're gonna give Thams, a bit of a hard time just clearing out the waves, just pushing the lanes, or just going for the tower sieges, turret sieges rather. So what are the things that you're expecting here for the second phase of the picks? Are they gonna adjust, or are they gonna drop their bombs there?
I think so far, it's gonna. I really think that both of the teams will be picking the same heroes. What they did on the very first game, was the first 3 picks. Of course, that's the same pick that they had for the side of SINAG Pilipinas. But probably on the 4th or the 5th pick of SINAG Pilipinas, they might actually want to change something. Probably like what I've said, I would like to have the Tamos be able to change, but the hero is strong in itself. But if you're gonna be picking a Tamus and another Angela, this will be too reactive. Maybe they should change one of their carries, like the Hellcrit, what they did on the very first game. Somehow, AETHER CHIX here, it's a more formidable lineup. And the first 3 pick, they have the Selena. And this is actually the same thing. And it's like AETHER CHIX is telling everyone that we will be doing the same rotation that what we had on the very first game. Now, the question is, how will SINAG Pilipinas will be able to cope up with what they had on the very first game? Since this might be a match point for them.
Yes. This is a BO3. If AETHER CHIX wins this, they will head straight to the grand finals to face their sister team, NEXPLAY Predator Solid. There's a Alucard hover, but I think that's a joke. Cho is going to be, good at the hands of MM, because as we all know, MM during his days on the MPL, he's been playing one meme Joe, and he really knows this hero. But yeah, I mean, they just go for it. They have an answer, and they have a Kaja-like hero, to be exact, if I'm not mistaken, Rob.
Yeah, they do. They really have. Somehow, what I'm seeing on the feed right now, they're just hovering for that show, and I would like to see if they're going to be picking here. So somehow, on the side here of, if I may ask, what would you actually think about the Akai pick earlier? I mean, he could be able to mitigate. I think that's like what you've said in the first game. They pick the Akai because they want to mitigate the damage coming from the Hellcrit. But I think here on the side of SINAG Pilipinas, they have a very strong pick right now. I mean, both of the teams are actually strong on the early game, to be honest. Maybe AETHER CHIX will have a slight upper hand in terms of the Selena, because once the arrow actually connect to anyone, they could be able to burst down anyone, to be honest. And now, what I really like here is that the Leopard pick, not something we see often. And what's good about Sinag Pilipinas right now? They have the Valier.
Their chicks here, because if you think about it, they do have the Selena.
We'll see if that will be helpful for our team. Nevertheless, I think we're now jumping into the game, Angie.
Yeah, okay. This is interesting because look at NEXPLAY CHIX. They're rotating in the bottom side. They want to cut this. Yes, there you go. Sorry, AETHER CHIX. They want to they're gonna cut this wave and they will go to the pin. They will now get
German cut.
Yeah, it's the German cut. In the Philippines, we love all of the Filipinos. Every summer, they love to do the German cut.
That's right.
Yes.
But you only do it once. If you already did it, you're okay.
Yes. That's the best cut. The best cut.
German cut.
The German cut. If you do
That's
it in ML, you cut down one lane and then you will invade another. So there you go, man. They got the fiend. They stole it from the Claude, and they can have themselves their own orange buff in the top lane.
I wonder if SINAG will actually mirror this. It seems like they're not.
Yeah.
They can see now the big lead that's already taken in terms of EXP by the red side. But nevertheless, they will catch a Denver top lane. I don't think that will be a killer nonetheless.
Oh, yes, it won't be because, you guys are awesome and we shall see you later. But
don't ban Selena. That's all we're saying.
Don't ban Selena. If you want to win, don't ban Selena. You can, you're definitely gonna win. Don't worry.
Even if you give the Selena, you're gonna win. Don't worry.
Don't worry, guys. There you go, man. We are now back in the game. So 2 minutes in, team SINAG Pilipinas, they're leading by 200, and the story is the same. That the carry Daryl now has 2 bucks. By the way, shout outs to Miss Athena. If I'm not mistaken, Daryl is his husband.
Oh, okay. Or her husband.
Yes.
XP. So this is one thing that you always have to take note why the non-funnel strategy sometimes works. It's mainly because of the fact that non-funnel strategies will get more EXP. That's why.
Yeah, I get what you're saying here. But by the way, I think Togo was a victim of technology. Unfortunately, he died because of I think technical issues on their side. By the way, if you are fans of both of these teams, guys, these are things that we cannot really control, right? Because we're staying in our homes. It's not a live event. So we just wish that Togo can fix this immediately. But back to what you're saying, Wolf. Because having the XP advantage, especially at important minutes, like for example Turtle takes, it will give you immediate ultimates, right? So with that, you can take fights. But speaking of fights, there you go. That is the Phantom Steed coming in from Kronos. SINAG Pilipinas, they were able to get a pick up, unfortunately for Team AETHER CHIX.
By the way, Solo is now the one who's playing the Claude. The previous game it was Cronus. Cronus now controls the Leo Mord. It's gonna be stunned up though, as they take out the Korai Kufra. So it's also a change. Tiki is now
the Valier.
Alright, so some change ups.
I think this is interesting coming in from SINAG because they can do flex picks with the team. They usually pull off flexi rolls for each matchup. But again, the one who is flexing is Gymnast. Flexing that last
there's
hit.
the arrow actually hitting. Careful now.
Yeah.
Careful now, but Gymnast will actually just get away. They jump in though. They want to go for Gymnast this time. Tiki as well as Solo jumping from Korai, not gonna hit. And Gymnast, as the gymnastic as he is, he gets away.
Yeah, those arrows are just way too much for Team SINAG Pilipinas to deal with, right? Because what they want is an instant initiation with Cronus, with the Kufra and those arrows. It's just stopping them all the way, so they need to be careful. But meanwhile, as I say this, at least you have Kronos leading the bottom lane matchup. So it is Sinag now leading by 1K. Wow.
Big lead that they have established. This is really good for the team. Obviously, we thought that the start will now favor AETHER Chix, but because of some change-ups and obviously some better control of the early game, SINAG Pilipinas are getting the upper hand. And I guess they're requesting a pause, and there will be a pause. Now heading back into the game, Manji.
Definitely, man, because you can't really hit your skills when you're having high ping, right? So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. 3-3 is the score line. 5 minutes into the game, but it's the ones who are in control, I should say, is AETHER Chix, because Daryl is having a great time in this carry right now.
Yeah, but Solo as well is also having a great time.
Wow, Solo is actually level 10.
Yep.
Wow,
Solo is at 4.5k, but Daryl is just 3.6k.
Yeah, because I think Solo has an assist and a kill.
Yeah, and also the funnel that's coming out. Obviously, we want that to happen. And the first kill onto the bounty hunter. That's also good. Now, Daryl is slowly starting into the turtle. This time they jump in on two. They catch two. MM is going to be the next one to fall as Gymnast already out. There's the turtle taken out by the carry. So that's the exchange that AETHER Chix are favoring now. Togo will jump with the 1,000 pounder. Solo with the blazing duet. Jumping in forward. Wants to go for Daryl with some of the normal hits. It's going to be enough to take down the carry, and AETHER Chix will sacrifice 3 in exchange for the turtle.
Wow.
I think that's not the trade that they wanted for sure. Kronos
Definitely.
hitting the floor, but Virus. Okay.
That, well, by the way, yeah, that trade was favorable for Team SINAG Pilipinas because they got the carry with the turtle, and I think NEXPLAY, there were a lot of miscommunication plays because they really don't know who is going to target the turtle and who's going to make the sacrificial play. And I think Gymnast and Togo, they were too deep on that side of the map and the Serpent side, and wow, Team SINAG, they just took advantage of it, and nice decision there from Solo because he knows that he really needs to get the carry because the carry got the turtle buff. So with this, it's now SINAG Pilipinas in control, Wolf. Good trades coming in from them.
Kronos now with the Phantom Steed. In comes Solo with the Art of Thievery. Will they chase? Arrow gonna fly, not gonna hit. MM now looks for a target. Tiki is gonna be caught now, but Tiki is actually the one manning up. The jump in though coming out from the Kufra. It's gonna be thwarted by that stun from MM.
Yeah,
this is a full disengage.
I think what's lacking right now for the team AETHER Chix is all they have is single target CCs, unlike the previous game where they I think they have an X-Borg for the AoE damage. So what they have now is the Hurricane Dance, and you cannot really set up anything with this Claw. Look at the damage, bro. Solo. Wow, that was almost a kill there with that blazing duet onto 2.
Oh, Kronos though on the bottom lane. It's 1v3. Kronos not gonna be able to finish off this one. Some life steals coming up. Now he gives the momentum himself from some shielding, but he eats the arrow from Gymnast, and there's the kill. Absolutely. Mid lane, some pressure from a Solo, but very nice Winter Truncheon to set up for this blazing duet. Diving deep will not get a kill though, even with many of the members from AETHER Chix falling with a sliver of health. Still is able to run away. Then Birdo will want to stop this, take onto the orange buff. Solo to take it.
And we have ourselves a semifinals, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Outplays after outplays. I thought that was the clutch they have now. The Claude can pressure out the mid. So what they need to do, I think, is to control the macro of the map and don't go for kills yet. Just let AETHER Chix do the mistake. Let AETHER Chix dive because you have the advantage. You don't really want unnecessary deaths on your side too.
That
Right?
is such a fair point, Manjin. I like it a lot. But then again, a little bit of fight now. Ejector is down. Virus is gonna be chased down. In comes the Phantom's teeth, but they just back down, and it seems like there's another pause.
Yeah.
And yes,
So, for them to win this, they need 2 pickups from the Selena arrow.
exactly 2 pickups.
Exactly 2 pickups. I came from the
Okay.
future. That's going to
Okay.
happen. There you go.
Is this
There
the
you go.
first one? Is this
Yeah.
the first one? There it is. Oh,
There it
there's
is.
immortality.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that's the first one. That's the first pickup.
They
Is
do
this
it.
the- Okay,
Oh, the
there you
second
go.
one.
There you go. That's the second one. Oh, no.
Okay, that's a very bad fight from SINAG Pilipinas. They jump in and want to go for Denver. Denver Gymnast is chasing as well as MM. Is this the third one? The arrow, the dodge.
I
And
think
I
no.
think
I
you're
think-
right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes. I was
Manjin
right.
is
Oh my
correct.
God.
Just 2 kills.
2 kills. No, make that 3, Wolf. Make that 3. It counted. It counted. It counted, man. It counted. 100% predicted.
That's right. So are they back now? Are they back now, Manjin?
I think
Do
so.
you feel it?
I think so, man.
Can you feel it, Mr. Manjin?
I can feel it, Mr. Wolf. Can you feel it, Mr. Wolf? Yes.
Good.
My glove. 2 crucial pickups once again from the Selena. From Jim.
Gymnastics.
And MM. MM, look at this. He's actually a fighter. He's not a marksman. But yeah, it still counts.
Oh, Cronus! Cronus!
Cronus! He tried his best. He did his best, but I guess his best wasn't good enough. Wolf, Gymnast, taking the Lord. And wow, next play, Chicks. They're back at it again. Oh
Aether
my
Chicks.
God.
This is
Aether Chicks,
Aether
I'm
Chicks.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But it's
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay.
The gymnastics.
The
He's doing it. Gymnastics. There it is. They're prepping up, Manjin. They want to go for Solo.
Oh
Solo
my
not gonna be there. But
Right.
unfortunately, Manjin, it feels like the Tiki is not enough for the virus.
Yes, the vaccine is still not enough. 2020 is still a virus. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Team NEXPLAY, Team AETHER Chicks, they want to battle up with their sister team in the grand finals, hoping to end this now. Mega kill from
MM.
Karil.
Oh, they got Solo. With the Blazing Dome shutting down the carry so quickly. But now they'll take down the Joy. Can they get more? Kronos is in trouble, but Gymnast with the gymnastics doing it once again. Can he get away from this? It seems like he will try. He will try his best, but he's gonna be shot down. Killing spree now for Kronos. Can they get more? They'll get the 4th one. They're back. It's a wipe.
Is the comeback? Is the comeback real? Is the comeback story? Is Tiki enough? Oh my
Comeback
God!
It's
Oh
Realme.
Comeback is Realme, Mr. Wolf. 23 seconds on the death timer. They have the cannon. Oh no! It was
They
a
are
mistake.
minions.
It was a mistake coming in from me. But okay, it's not yet over.
It's not yet over.
Stay
It's
calm,
not yet over.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Just chill, just chill.
Chill,
Cronus,
chill, chill.
what a cleanup from Cronus. Solo,
Yes.
caught once again. Virus,
Virus.
both remnants at Star Force. Injector flicker combo takes out Solo. Can they get more? They'll chase now. They're running now, Manjin. In comes the Hurricane Dance, catching Denver. Even with the Cutter and Inferno, he falls.
What?
So that's 2 out.
The virus, ladies and gentlemen.
The true virus.
The true virus
There's
is
no cure.
inflicting the wounds.
No cure
my
yet.
God. No cure yet. Who's gonna win? Another arrow. Virus is here. Another injector.
Oh my
They
God.
will get. Who did they got? Who did they got? Okay, it's
Oh, it's alright.
But
Cronus and Tiki. It's just Cronus and Tiki now.
Oh my God, Wolf! Just like that, just like 2020, with a snap.
With the snap, man.
AETHER Chicks coming back, negating the comeback from Team SINAG Pilipinas.
It's the comeback of the comeback.
Double comeback is real.
Double comeback indeed. And that's the inhibitor down in the middle. Top lane, there's Virus. Tiki tries to take down the Virus. Tiki should be the counter to the virus, but Tiki is not doing it.
But it's only Tiki, the count.
He needs one more.
He needs one more Tiki. He needs another Tiki.
He needs two Tiki.
Oh my
They
God.
need another Tiki, man. And it's not happening.
Yes. Oh, another arrow. Oh my God. The pressure is on. The pressure is on the side of SINAG Pilipinas. 2 pickups, Wolf. 2 crucial pickups. Gymnast once again. Oh man, from gymnast to archer, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, arrows after
It's
arrows.
archery. It's no longer
archery now.
gymnastics, it's archery
Yes.
now.
It's archery now. Actually, archery is part of, I don't know, gymnastics.
It's a sport. It's a sport.
Yes, yes. But yeah, gymnast. Oh my, arrows after arrows after arrows, man. I cannot believe this game.
This is now the point of contention, Manjin. They want to take the Lord. But we know for sure that Carrie can do the solo Lord
Yes.
stuff. And Daryl says, okay, I'll attack the Lethal Wanderer. Why not?
Don't worry, don't worry. Wolf, I think we need to activate our inner Nostradamus on
Let's go.
what's going to happen.
Wait. As the Lord is going to be the gymnast. Gets the last hit. Oh, it comes the Akai. Denver in trouble. Denver taking so much damage. In comes the jump from the Cupra. But no follow-up. He has no teammates. He needs to back down now. But he's going to be chased down by Daryl and the team with the flicker in. And they're going for the Phantom Step right now. Go right.
It's going for the Phantom Step. It's going for the Phantom Step. Sound of the Phantom Step. Oh my. There are no minions right now in the base, but the minions are matching towards the mid lane with the Lord. They will
Blazing to it.
Blazing to the duet. But, oh, MM, he waited for the cross. He waited for solo. He's riding solo, ladies and gentlemen, but no, it's not
They might
gonna
lose
happen. They might lose
Solo's
this.
still alive.
The Lord
is down.
The Lord is down. There you go. But Daryl with the Phantom Steps, ladies and gentlemen. They want to end the game.
Kronos, the ultimate gymnast going for the base. They don't have minions this time. Tiki with the Winter Dungeon, but it's gonna be taken out. Now Kronos in trouble, but Denver's here, just dealing the damage with the Counter Inferno, but the Akai ultimate actually separates them, and now it's trouble definitely coming out from AETHER CHIX, but they're losing this fight actually. They're losing members. They shut down the Leomord, but they lost everyone except from Daryl.
Daryl with a 4 for an A.
4 for the name for Daryl.
4 for an A. Daryl, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on to your seats. It's not over till it's over. This is the semifinals. This is just the first series. We're going all the way. RGL will make it up until tomorrow. Don't worry.
Don't worry, this is a 2-day event.
This is a 2-day event. What day is it?
Officially.
June 23, and later we will make it to June 24.
That's
Do not
right.
worry.
The
Let's
grand
go.
They will start the grand finals June 23. They will end it June 24.
June 24, 2-day event. Shout out to
2-day
the
event.
Realme production team, Realme marketing team. Extra pay. Let's go.
Overtime.
Overtime.
Go into overtime. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, what's happening? I cannot understand now, Wolf. All my analysis, it's now gone.
You cannot predict this. This is all about how the players play now. It's all
Yes.
about the game now, Manjin.
It's all about the game.
It's all about how you play it.
It's not Triple H, but yes, it's all about the game and how will you play it. Both of these teams, it's now the late game, 19 minutes, and man, I think the early game doesn't matter. The only what matters here right now is who will be the one first to tilt, who will make the first mistake, just like this. Please do it, coming from solo. Gymnast falling. Oh, it's the Gymnast, but Gymnast, he survived with a slither of health.
Oh my goodness, gymnastics! And they punish the Leomord this time. They'll take out Carrie. Daryl is down, but there are 2 members remaining now for SINAG Pilipinas. Make that just 1 as the Leomord, as the Cupra, will be falling down. Denver with the Counter Infernos being guided takes down the gymnast. But this is a 2v1 situation that will not favor them. MM and the rest of the gang, he's not a real marksman, but he's acting like one. MM and Virus, they'll end this game in a 2-0 in favor of AETHER Chix. They eliminate SINAG Pilipinas.